Good morning, boys. Today we are going to take the last lesson in this chapter, which is about trapezoid and kites. Before we start, as usual, we have a revision for the previous lesson, which was about rhombus and square. LMNO is a rhombus. Find X. We can see that MO is diagonal. This means it bisects angle LON. This means this angle 3x plus 12 equal 5x minus 2 because MO is bisector. Then I write 3x plus 12 equal 5x minus 2 and I solve. I will get that x equals 7. Here he wants me to find y. We know also in rhombus diagonals are perpendicular. This means they form right angle, which means that LPM is right angle. This means 8y minus 6 equal 90. You solve it, you get y equal 12. Now we have example about a square. QRST is a square. Find n if measurement of angle TQR equal 8n plus 8. Of course, all the angles of square are right angles. This means angle TQR equal 90 degrees. Then we write 8n plus 8 equal 90 degrees and you solve. You get n equal 10.25. Another example, QRST is a square. Find W if QR equal 5W plus 4 and RS equal 2 times 4W minus 7. Of course, QR and RS are equal because this is square and we know that all sides of square are congruent. Therefore, you can write 5W plus 4 equal 2 times 4W minus 7 and you solve the equation to get the answer. The rest, all of them are the same. I'm not going to talk about them a lot. You can solve them by yourself and check your answer from the slides. Let us now go to our lesson. In this lesson, we are going to talk about trapezoid, bases, legs of trapezoid, base angles, isosceles trapezoid, mid-segment of trapezoid, and the last we will talk about kite. Of course, yesterday I sent some videos. If you watch them, this means you have a good idea about the lesson today. Let us start. Isosceles trapezoid. Of course, trapezoid is a quadrilateral, consists of 4 sides. The main property of trapezoid, it has one pair of opposite sides are parallel. This trapezoid in general, but we don't care about the trapezoid. We are going to study one kind, which is isosceles trapezoids. In isosceles trapezoids, we have 2 sides called legs. They are congruent, and we have 2 bases. Here, if you can notice, GH is base and FJ is base. JH and FG, the 2 congruent sides, are called legs. This means HJ and FG are congruent. GH base, FG base, the angle of bases are congruent. This means angle G equal angle H and angle F equal angle J. First property, if a trapezoid is isosceles, then each pair of base angles is congruent. As I said, angle G congruent to angle H, angle F congruent to angle J. The converse of this property, if you have, or if a trapezoid has one pair of congruent base angles, then it is an isosceles trapezoid. If he give me this figure and he said for me, prove that this is isosceles trapezoid. If you can prove that angle L congruent to angle M or angle K congruent to angle P, then this is isosceles trapezoid. Trapezoid is isosceles if and only if its diagonals are congruent. This is another property. When you have diagonals in the trapezoid like TR and QS, and these diagonals are congruent here, TR and QS are diagonals. If these two diagonals are congruent, this means the trapezoid is isosceles trapezoid. This example, how we use flowchart to prove that ABCD is isosceles trapezoid using diagonals AC and BD. Of course, this is not important, only I want you to read it and to remember how we make a flowchart. Here we have example. Basket. Each side of the basket shown is an isosceles trapezoid. This. Now the given information. If measurement of angle JML, this angle, this equal 130 degrees. KN 6.7 feet and MN 3.6. Like this, if I add them, I get the diagonal, because KN plus MN, I will have complete diagonal. Find measurement of angle MJK. Of course, here we have JKLM is a trapezoid. In general, it is trapezoid. I don't know if it's isosceles or not. It's a trapezoid. This trapezoid is given. He said for me it is trapezoid. Then, when this figure is trapezoid, this means I have a pair of sides parallel here. This means JK parallel to ML. Again, how I know? Because he said for me it is isosceles trapezoid. Isosceles trapezoid, we have one pair of opposite sides, which are the bases, are parallel. This means JK and ML are parallel. Because it is isosceles, this means diagonals are congruent. This means MK and LJ are congruent. I am going to give you all the information. Then we can solve any question. Again, MK and JL are congruent. Why? Because it is isosceles trapezoid. JK parallel to ML, KL congruent to JM, angle M and angle L are congruent, angle J and angle K are congruent. Here I can solve direct. He wants me to find measurement of angle MJK. Direct I can solve this 130, this 130. I add them. Then I subtract from 360. Why from 360? Because the sum of angles for any quadrilateral is 360. Let me complete here step by step. Measurement of angle JML plus measurement of angle MJK equal 180 degrees. Consecutive interior angle theorem. This means 130 plus measurement of angle MJK equal 80 minus 130 minus 130. This means angle MJK is 50 degrees. Or as I told you, we can say 130 plus 130, it is 260. Subtract 260 from 360, you will get 100. But angle J and angle K are congruent. Divide them by 2, J and K are congruent. And I have 100. 100 divide 2 equal 50. I can solve direct. Now, the second step in this question, he wants me to find JL. JL. I told you that in isosceles triangle diagonals are congruent. This means JL equal MK. But I know KN and I know NM. Only you add 6.7 plus 3.6. You see, only add them, you get 10.3. This means JL equal 10.3. This the same. This question multiple choice. Each side of the basket shown is an isosceles trapezoid if measurement of angle FGH, this 124, FI 9.8 and IG 4.3. Find measurement of angle EFG. This 124, this we supplement it to 180. I can say 180 minus 124, the answer will be 56. So this question the same. You want me to find IH. IH will be equal to IG because diagonals are congruent. This means it is 4.3. How I know it? 14.1 minus 9.8. You get the answer direct.